Hi, I'm Gretchen Betts. I'm MD and Financial Planner at Magenta Financial Planning. This video covers 5 financial planning tips for women. Financial advice is financial advice, regardless of whether you are male or female. It's not gender specific, but what might be different is the approach women want and things we need to consider. My experience is that women come to me when they have either experienced elsewhere, felt like they weren't really taken seriously, they didn't feel listened to, or were just bamboozled with financial jargon. Generally, I think the shape and pace of a woman's financial life can be different from a man's. On average, we display different financial behaviours, and women can face a combination of different pressures on their finances, both from society in general and personal circumstances. I love working with women and seeing them feel more empowered to make great decisions in their lives. So today I'm recording this to give women 5 top financial planning tips to get started with. Number 1 is plan again. You'll never get to where you want to be without knowing how you're going to get there. But it is important to think about the lifestyle you want to live and its associated cost before you start making financial arrangements. Many people buy savings plans and make investments without considering how much they'll really need in the future and when. And consequently, such arrangements might be completely inappropriate, maybe taking too much or too little risk, inadequate savings amounts and inflexible policies, etc. So when you've made a plan, a robust plan for your future, you can then determine what you need to do to realise it more effectively. It's important to remember that you don't have to be wealthy to create a financial plan. Everyone has to start somewhere, but where you end up is determined by the plans you make and how you implement them. Number 2, save. Thinking about the points I've raised before, it is important to start saving as soon as possible, and it's never too soon or too late. If your employer offers a pension, make sure you're in it. If you're self-employed, consider the options for contributing either regularly or annually, and be sure you're educated on the annual income limits and other specifications for these so you don't make expensive mistakes. But we just don't want to save for retirement. We might want to save for holidays, new shoes, a nice meal, time with friends, etc. Don't be tempted to put these things on credit cards with really high interest rates, which mean that the cost of your treat has then exploded. Instead, maybe use banking apps like Starling or Monzo to set yourself saving goals and limits if you struggle with this. Number 3, take control. Take control of yours and your family's finances, or work with your partner on this. Don't fall into the trap that sadly many women do of letting their partner, usually the man, deal with the finances. It is important that everyone can be financially independent just in case something goes wrong, divorce, premature death, etc. Unfortunately, we have a great deal of experience in working with surprise divorcees and bereaved widows who have little clue about the family financial situation. It is important to know where the money's held, who insures the house, and the car, and any passwords allowing access to those funds. So get on it. Number 4, cover the risks. No one likes to pay insurance premiums if they can help it, but at the same time, the way we insure our cars and houses, we should also insure our lives and health and income if we can afford to do so. If we don't and things go wrong, our hopes and dreams of the future could be shattered and our financial plan will suddenly be meaningless. It's important to review insurances such as life cover, income protection, and health insurance as your life changes as well. By protecting yourself in advance, you're also protecting your finances and in turn, your future. So get reviewing those. Number 5 is about updating beneficiaries. Making sure beneficiary designations are correct and up to date. This applies for any pensions you have and also for your will. If you don't have a will, then make sure you do this as well. If you die without leaving a valid will, your estate must be shared out according to certain rules, which are called the rules of intestacy. Only married or civil partners, children, and some other close relatives can inherit under those rules. So it's best to have a will so that you know the people you want to benefit will receive anything you leave behind. And it's particularly important if you've divorced or are unmarried. In conclusion, while planning for the future is important for everyone, women have special considerations to make. But those looking to make most of their financial futures shouldn't let the challenges they face hold them back from getting on the best track towards the future. Financial planning, whether solo or assisted by a financial professional, can make a significant difference. If you decide you want to work with a financial planner, do call me for a chat. I understand the financial ambitions and concerns of women and will work to make sure you are comfortable and well informed all the way along. So if this has been of interest to you and you'd like to give it a like or a share, please do on your social networks. And as I say, get in touch if you'd like to talk about your finances. Thanks.